Hello everyone, welcome back to Bloodborne. We're gonna continue on from where we left off, which is fucking fantastic because it's at the end of the Forbidden Woods, Forgotten Woods, whatever they are. Is it forbidden? Forbidden. Literally just need to run to the boss, kill it, and we're done with the area. Thank God, because I hate the Forbidden Woods. I hate them. Bergenworth's not too fun either, but it's short as hell. It's the next area, but after we beat the boss of the Forbidden Woods, we're going to actually do some sidestepping and go to some optional areas of the game. One of which is kind of over our head, over our level, but we can deal with it. I've done it before. It's actually the area you want to rush to as quickly as possible if you want to get the best blood tinge build weapon in the game. Alright, so we come through. Take two shortcuts. We go down this one and then go through the windmill, take that one. We're gonna send this back up. This fucking guy. Man, it's so nice to do that much damage. Normally these guys have a really high physical defense too against serrated, so if you have a serrated weapon that doesn't do elemental, it takes forever to kill them. Alright, elevators here, that's good. We're wearing the Hargle set for physical defense. The next boss, there's three dudes in the next boss fight. One of them throws fireballs at you, but if you're good enough, you don't get hit by it. So the other two just basically smack you to death. So it's good to have some physical defense on top of what you have. I'm getting used to the range of its nitrous, which is good. We need to stop using it this much though. Alright, I hear a pig, so we're gonna go left, and this is the way we want to go for the boss. As you can see, a visceral attack basically almost kills these guys. To note as well, so my charged attack there to that pig's ass did 520 damage whereabouts. The visceral attack then did about 620, so only 100 more. That's the wrong way. So that proves that elemental damage on a weapon makes it do more base damage per hit, per regular swing, than a visceral otherwise would. I don't know if... these guys are weak to fire. Might as well kill them for the souls, I guess. Ooh! Hey, hey, mister, I'm gonna live with 1 HP. I can't tell which one's alive. Okay. So we just got a Ruin Dissipating Lake. This is part of the lake set, and this increases bolt defense. Don't think it says anything different. Memorize it. Great volumes of water serve as a bulwark. Great water serve as a bulwark. DC grants augmented resistance, volumes of water. Okay, so they all say the same thing. We need to run up here and kill this pig. That's why you want to run at a pig like that, because basically they just roar at you. Every time you see them for the first time, they'll just like scream at you, which gives you the perfect opportunity to run up behind them and kill them. There should be an old hunter bell here, yeah. Which one is this? Henrik, so you can actually summon Henrik for this fight. Which is odd, because you definitely killed him. But first we're going to come up here. Now this is the area in the previous episode where I looked down and I was like, I probably could go down here, but I think I can just come here later. Oh, easy enough. You see how much longer that took with the sock lever, though. With some blood vials, and we get clockwise metamorphosis. Now this is the HP metamorphosis rune. Rotated clockwise. The discovery of blood made the dream of evolution a reality. Metamorphosis and the excesses and deviation that followed were only the beginning. I don't know if there's any other items here. So you could have fallen down here earlier and run up this direction. And this would have spat you out right over the snake again. But you couldn't open the gate that was down here, which is interesting only because that would imply that this area is a shortcut of sorts, but it's the stupidest thing because you won't come this direction to get back to the boss. Who is this? Younger Moderus twin. I don't know who that is. Oh, we're gonna... If we die in this boss fight, we'll summon that person, because I don't actually know who that is. And we're gonna use the Tonitrus for this fight. You can parry these guys, but it's kind of a pain in the ass because so much shit is going on. You want to kill this dude first, Mr. Katana, and I'll just get hit by that. Oh, and I just got one shot. Oh, fell into that. Yeah, this boss. So it's very chaotic. It's gonna feel different every single time that you go in to fight them. And then the time that you win and the time that you actually beat them is gonna feel like it was easy. And I can't tell if that means that the fight is mechanically poorly made. I want to say that it is. Any multi-target boss fight is kind of a poorly made fight because the AI of the bosses will always disadvantage you because it will never be consistent. The only time that I've ever seen consistent multi-enemy boss AI was the Ornstein and Snow fight in Dark Souls 1, where you could lead them around the room and their AI would be predictable to a point where you could strategize and tactically kill them. For this boss fight, your best hope is keeping the fire user behind the stones while you keep the two physical attackers on the other side of the stones with you. Would you stop it? Also, things that make me angry. Enemies that attack literally 12 times. Hey, they're burning an antidote for that. Alright. Come on. Let's get our head in the game here. That's also why you send elevators back up. This boss also is notorious for me. It's it always gives me problems. Not so sure, and the enemies aren't like particular weak to anything, so it's just like a brawl. I might actually just use the saw cleaver because it's quicker. I'm gonna fucking avoid you because these enemies just piss me off. Let's just see if I can just outright kill one of these just by... Oh, you can't. Look at that. They just melt. Good thing about the pigs is they drop blood vials on the way there, so if you're not using 4 blood vials, 4 or 5, every time you go to this boss, you're making a net profit in blood vials. Which is nice. In foot and mouth, actually. I put on the Yahargel set for physical defense, and the thing that just destroyed me was fire attack from... Alright, we're gonna give it one more shot before I use the Old Hunter Bell for that summon, because that was a really shitty run of this. Let's try to use the Saw Cleaver this time, because the moveset of the Tonitrus is so slow that I feel like I can't perform. There's a lot of bodies out here. That's right, run at me. Well, at least you get the iframes from the parry. Come at me. Yeah, so I'm getting lucky. The other two just like kind of weren't attacking me. That's really, really nice. That should have been a parry. Oh god. We're in a corner. We need to not be. Oh, my souls. What did I have? Only 12k. Okay. Alright, you. That should have been a parry too. I guess his parry window is smaller than I thought. He always gets 2 strikes in on you. Now they transform. You want to rush kill this guy as soon as possible. Because now they do this stupid, like, I have an infinity long arm thing. Yeah, I'm about to die. So this guy lights his sword on fire. This guy's arm stretches 1 billion feet, and this guy starts shooting mortar bombs from the sky. I think the reason they give you 2 NPC summons here, there used to only be 1. It used to just be Henrik. Or actually, it might not have even been Henrik. I think it might have been Gascoigne. I don't know. But I think they give you the summons for this fight because they know that they accidentally made it cheap because it's a 3v1 and the enemies don't really... The enemies in this game don't have stamina, contrary to what it might seem like. So the enemies can effectively attack forever. They don't do it, and they do exercise what looks like stamina management, but it's not, especially with very large bosses. So when you have to back off because you're running out of stamina, you're, of course, at a disadvantage. So I feel like in boss fights like this, they want you to have a distraction of sorts through the use of a secondary NPC. So we're going to summon the Moderus twin, or whatever the fuck that was. Clearly we do enough damage. And that was with the Saw Cleaver, and I was pretty much melting that one boss. But when they transform, if you can't kill off that one dude, the fight becomes infinitely harder after that point, because you don't want all 3 to be transformed on you at the same time. That's effectively phase 2 of that fight. Phase 3 is they start summoning big-ass motherfucking snakes from the swampy area around them, and they one-shot you. What level am I at? See, I'm at level 50. What would suck is if this NPC was a really shitty NPC. And they just go in there, because when you summon friends or NPCs into this game, the bosses get more HP. I'm not sure if it's double. It might be double, but the NPC being a meat shield for you is like super effective, especially for fights where there's multiple targets like this. Yeah, that's much better. Alright, let's see. Alright, the Hunter Axe and the Blunderbuss. Okay. We'll see how this goes. I could technically summon in Henrik as well. It might be interesting. If I die here, I'll do that. I'll summon both of them just for shits. Make it a battle royale. Well, it's a team fight, but you get my meaning. The 2 stones, which are very large. Can you read that? No. You gonna shoot at me? Yes. See, this is what's nice, is the fire is actually not going for me for once. Oh, don't you kill me. Oh, he's gonna get. Oh my god, he just turned and shot me. What the fuck? Oh, this is gonna be a long fight. This sucks, man. Ugh, this boss. Gascoigne usually gives me trouble. Guy we're gonna fight later, his name's Logarius. He always gives me trouble. There's like a select few bosses in this game where I can't breeze through them for some reason. Sometimes I play this game and this fight takes 1 try. Sometimes it takes 30 tries. We're gonna find out. I have a lot of insight. Just keep summoning. And Henrik does anywhere near as much damage as he does to me when I fought him. If I summon Henrik, I'm probably actually making the fight harder, to be honest. Nope. I guess I really shouldn't have run up right next to that dude. I probably should have actually started hitting him. Because maybe their transformed versions aren't so good when there's an NPC and they're fighting with you. They had him cornered, though. Another annoying thing about this is the run back is decently long. Get some blood vials. Sometimes it sounds like an excuse, but if I know I'm gonna lose a fight with a boss, I won't burn a shitstorm of blood vials just to stay alive longer. I'll just kind of die, so I don't waste the blood vials. Ooh, 4 he gave me. Interesting. Alright, so let's summon both of them and see how this goes. This will be I've never done this before, so we'll see how this ends up. It's most likely going to make the fight harder, but who doesn't like a challenge? I'm already losing. You can actually stop them from transforming with the Tonitrus. It's really nice. Is Henrik here? There he is. Hey, man. Alright, attempt number 4. This is 4? 1, 2, yep, 4. They're gonna have a mountain of HP now. Still need to try to focus one of them. Preferably the katana user. Well, it's not so bad. Intuitively, you would think you'd want to go for the dude who's shooting fire at you. Oh, I just learned that there's no follow-up attack for that. See, he's not hard. It's like, when you get him one-on-one like this is a bullshit enemy. So when he's got his... That shit. See, now that he's transformed, he's got this I have infinity arms bullshit. There, we got one. Now we want to kill the fire user. Wherever he's at. Where is he? Where is the second guy? What the fuck? Oh, there he is. His attack pattern's kind of weird. He'll always dodge after getting hit once, so you can kind of do this number to him. This is actually going surprisingly well. And it's because they cornered this one. Wow, that actually made the fight so much easier. Maybe you're supposed to summon for this fight. Thanks, guys. You can leave. So we get the blood rapture rune. Blood rapture is the raw euphoria of the warmth of blood. Restores HP with visceral attacks. One of the darker hunter techniques. This rune resonates with servants of the queen, carrier of the child of blood, who yearns for their queen's blood with little hope of requitement. For them, they find solace in blood rapture that serves as a surrogate for their desires. It's a lot of the same rhetoric being used. We'll meet the queen later. She's the leader of the Vile Bloods. It's a covenant. We're not going to be joining it, because we don't need the Chikage. Man, that went so smoothly with 3 people. These little fuckers give you frenzy. Did you get off my head? Is this frenzy meter gonna build all the way up? No, okay. Ooh. Advanced knowledge. And we come to Bergenworth. The forbidden area, through the forbidden woods, of course. So we could go fart around in here, but there's really nothing to get until you're ready to proceed. So we're gonna go back to the dream, and we're gonna do an optional area. Lost 17,000 souls in that venture. That's okay. I wonder, does the durability carry over? No, it does not. Okay, I need to remember that. Which means I need to go repair it. Nope. See if I've got any new blood gems that are worth a shit. Oh, that's not the right. These need to stay the same. The fire blood gemstone needs to stay the same. So that's... Let's see. Anything? Nope. What do I have now? Add slow poison effect. Physical attack up. Alright. Guess we can spend our souls now. Like, what is this, 2 levels?
Very well, let me
Not even 2. Oh yeah, 2. Nope. Oh, it's up by 40? Fuck that. I repaired my weapon and I couldn't get 2 levels.
Very well, let me.
And 25, 35. Interesting. Wait, 252.
Farewell, good hunter.
Let's see if I can do this quick.
May you
Oh my god.
Very well.
Oh yeah, 446. It actually shows. Okay. I was wondering, so what I was doing there was I was wondering if actually leveling up arcane shows the arcane scaling when the weapon is tricked. Which it does. And we have to, of course, go back into the Forbidden Woods to get to this next... no, we don't. No, we don't. We need to go to the Cathedral Ward. So we went to the left of the big-ass door to go to the Witches of Hemwick Charnel Lane. We went into the big-ass door to fight Amelia. Now we're going to go right of the big-ass door to go to another area. Man, summoning those guys made that really easy. Well, the bosses certainly don't get double or triple HP, because that was not the case. It's definitely it's probably 2.5 or 2 for 2 people. Did you say anything different?
Sorry, dear. I've only so.
I never actually used their blood. But this woman's here now. The woman we rescued from Yahargul.
Oh, brave hunter. You're alive.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much.
get the
The
church
town is in
bow.
disarray, but there are still people here.
Her hair defies physics.
Together we await the help of the healing church. I cannot begin to express my gratitude to you. The only thing that I can offer is my own lowly blood.
So she gives you her blood. Yes. Oh, I see. And I already have Ariana's blood and Yosefka's blood, so I guess I can't get hers. So what's interesting to note is, I think if I talk to the whore, she looks over at you. In the top left there, let's see.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, so she looks over really creepily like that.
Sorry, dear. You're much too eager.
Because she hates the whore.
So much.
It's like whoever figured that out was very, very astute.
There you are.
See, she's losing her mind.
I'm early, dear. Is anything the matter?
Yes.
Always tell me. Mother will make everything better.
So she thinks I'm her son.
Anything you like?
And if you say, I have my share of woes, she'll give you sedatives. Sedatives are amazing. They get rid of frenzy. And you keep talking to her, and she'll just keep giving them to you. I forget how many maybe a total of 6? That's 6. See, she doesn't give me any more after that. Okay. I don't... What is this? Does this guy update?
I'll spare you one nugget of advice. Beware the lady of the night.
The whore.
I can see it in her eyes.
She resents...
The unsafe. She hears people whisper. She knows what people think of her. Yes. She despises the saint for having what she doesn't. Bloody wench, they should have moved her on ages ago.
Okay. So, again, I don't think anything ever happens between the whore and the saint lady. I don't think anything happens there. And I think this is everybody you can get, so his dialogue will be different.
Alive and well, another one you sent made it here safe and sound. This place is a haven now for so many. Thanks to you. I'm overjoyed, really, that you'd even give me the time of day. I don't suppose there's anybody out there worth saving anymore.
See.
But you're amazing, really. Not because you're a hunter, but because you're you. Makes me think. Once dawn breaks, maybe I can just
God, he's terrifying. He's haunting.
start over. Makes it easier to bear all of this, you see. You've made life easier. Thank you.
And you get triumph.
If you please, when the night of the hunt passes, suppose we could be friends?
I don't know why his ass is glowing.
Well, I had to just ask. You know, out of line. Yes, perhaps so. But
You
well,
talk so much.
if you wouldn't mind, of course.
Can I pick up something back here? Like, what is that calling for? Oh, it's a note. Okay. What does it say? Time for joy. Alright.
Once the night of the give it
Okay, so he says the same shit. I think there's more dialogue to be had as the night progresses with these people. So now this guy will be gone, and so we clearly do much more damage now. A little bit. They still don't stagger though, which is just annoying. Scythe enemy. This guy should be gone or asleep. He's asleep. Interesting that these dudes are still here. I thought that these were supposed to disappear, but they didn't. We're not gonna fuck with him. Don't want frenzy right now. So this is a new area. We could have come here earlier, but it would have just been locked and blocked off. And there's 2 hunters down here who are annoying. The first one, not so much. He has the Tonitrus. The second one is just a bitch. Might use the sock lever on him. What is that attack that he does? I think that's the running R2. Alright, but we're out of time. There's another hunter over there. We'll kill him. There he is. We'll kill him in the next episode. And in the next episode, we're going to continue on over into this big building here, which will take us to another dimension. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.